What the fuck?
What?
Luka Doncic is a Luka? Oh, no. Stop. What the fuck do we do? Lakers just traded AD.
Who?
Luka.
Are you dumb? No, hell no. No.
No!
Yo, take it lying.
I swear, L. They got rid of A fucking. Why is AD going to Dallas? What the fuck? No, AD. They traded AD.
Look, I've heard about it. You've heard about it, right? I just had to take a day or two just to really sit down and reflect on really what happened. Okay, so if you don't know and you have been living under the biggest rock that's ever existed, Luka Doncic has been traded away to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis. Yes, Anthony Davis, the 32-year-old Anthony Davis. That's like known for like never being in the games because he's always injured. I have been a Dallas Mavericks fan. I've just been a fan of Dallas, to be honest. I know that the Dallas Cowboys suck, and I know they will forever suck. But unfortunately, I am just a fan of them. And same thing goes for the Mavericks. I was there in 2011 when Dirk Nowitzki won the finals. That was very proud for me. And I remember the draft night that we got Luka Doncic. They had a contest basically. I think you won a free hat or a jersey. It was something like that if you were able to predict who got drafted. And I remember my very top vote was Luka Doncic. I have watched this man since he was in the EuroLeagues, and I knew that he was going to be our franchise saver. And when we drafted him, that was the happiest day of my life. Last year, we had a top 5 defense surrounding Luka Doncic. And how far did we go? We made it to the finals. And so for us to trade Luka Doncic now, out of nowhere, like Nico Harris, your head is on a stake tonight. There was a video on Fox 4 where they interview fans, and I think this one fan had the most perfect reaction, and it encapsulates everything that I feel right now.
I've been a master my whole entire life since I've been a baby. This is the worst moment in the history of my life. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. We went to the NBA Finals. Why are we trading the best player, the franchise player? How are we trading the franchise player? We went to the NBA Finals. He's supposed to have a statue. Hell yeah. He's supposed to have a statue. Dirk got a statue right there. It's supposed to be Luka right there. Why we don't got a statue for Luka? This new management is putting profit over fans. Profit over fans. Feel me? They're not worried about the fans. They don't care that we've invested 7 years of it believing in Luka, believing in building a team around Luka. They don't care about that. They just want to make their gambling money, make a couple $100 million, and leave us stuck out here. You know, now we're back to square one. We're back to square zero. You feel me? It's ridiculous. Luka filled that stadium. Who gonna fill it now? Who gonna fill that stadium now?
Like me personally, I wasn't even gonna make a video about this, but like it just upsetted me so much that I had to drop about. Like, you know, it was crazy whenever you had like non-sports channels posting videos about this. I mean, you had Moist Critical Optimist. These are people, you know, who have never dropped like, you know, a sports video like that, and they are talking about Luka Doncic. That's how bad the entire internet has gone up in flames. And there are even like videos of girls trying to like describe to other girls just how bad the situation really is.
For all my girls and friends who may not understand the extent of this Luka Anthony Davis trade, I'm going to try to explain this to you in easier terms. Hi, I'm Leah K. I'm a friend for all things sports, and I'm going to make this real simple for you, okay? This would be like if we traded Beyonce, Lauryn Hill.
Nico has sent back the Dallas Cowboys decades. This is a top 3 points per game player ever. This is supposed to be one of the greatest players, and we traded him for a bag of chips because he was fat. I'm sorry, he could be 400 pounds if he's averaging 39.9. I will give him the whole house. Are we really not going to spend a supermax contract on Luka Doncic? And really, what's the craziest part out of everything is that Nico himself has said that, like, oh yeah, no, the Lakers were the only people that we talked about. There are some rumors saying that they actually contacted Milwaukee first. But, like, let's be for reals, right? If Milwaukee really was the first one being contacted, right, they would have leaked it. Somebody would have leaked it. Or by now, they would have said something. There's, like, no way are we really going to believe these rumors. And it gets even worse. So apparently, right, you had the Lakers GM basically like gaslight Nico into being like, oh yeah, he's an alcoholic, he's fat, or do you really want to take a chance with something like that? And what do? We're like, yeah, you know what, that's right. And for the record, right, basically what Nico did, he didn't tell nobody. I'm pretty much sure I saw some reports saying that when he told the owners, they laughed at him. Right, this is the only man that was in full support of this. You had Jason Kidd not even knowing until like the very last second, hey, we're gonna trade Luka Doncic, and you can see in his interview he was so like utterly depressed.
And I'd like to give Rob Pelinka a lot of credit. Trades, you guys have been around here. Trades don't happen at the smallest level without stuff getting out. And Rob and I were able to have really intense conversations over the course of, 3 or 4 weeks that started out as a coffee that, was more, hey, would you ever, I don't know, would I? Let me think of, and then it built upon that. And, we kept it between us. We had to keep it tight. J. Kidd didn't know about it. But J. Kidd and I are aligned, and we talk about archetypes, and we talk about the culture that we want to create. So I know the type of players that he likes without actually talking to him. Hey, would you like, so I know that. And J. Kidd coached them when they won a championship. So I think when you're aligned with your coach like that, I know the type of players that he likes. And so I felt good about it making sense to where we're trying to go.
And what really sucks, right, is the Dallas Mavericks has had 2 GOAT players, and that has been Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic himself. Well, like, think about the Lakers. For every single decade they have existed, they've had at least 1 or 2 superstars, all-time greats on their roster. And like, yeah, they have been mediocre for like the past couple. I mean, they won that Disney, finals, right? But does that really count? But beyond that, right, like even then they still had, LeBron James, and they still had Anthony Davis. And now our team is full of just like role players, right? We have Kyrie Irving, who was a perfect number 2 to Luka Doncic. We had Klay Thompson, which, yes, he's kind of being a bum right now. He has been an extreme bum job, right? But let's face it, right? You have 2 people. You have Luka Doncic, you have Kyrie Irving. That leaves so much room for Klay Thompson. And you have 2 big men in PJ Washington, Derek Lively, and let's not forget Daniel Gafford. I mean, we have Anthony Davis, which is a good player. Let's not twist it. He's a really good player. But now we have 4 big men. Are we going to have to push our best defensive player on the bench in PJ Washington? The whole reason why we traded for Anthony Davis in accordance to Nico, right, is that he says that defense wins championships. But yet now we are delegating our best defensive player to the bench. I'm sorry, I just don't think that Kyrie Irving could lead this team to a finals in the way that Luka Doncic did. I mean, it was the perfect combo, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic. Like, I don't know how else you want a franchise than that. And I have not even began to talk about how much we truly could have gotten for Luka Doncic. I mean, like, do you know how many draft picks we could have gotten? We could have been set for the future, for the long haul, but instead we want to win now. But this win now mentality is not going to win us anything. I mean, if you look at their most recent game, which, yes, is mostly played by our bench players, right? But to lose by this much to the Cleveland, and yes, it's Cleveland, but there's no excuse for any professional sports team to lose by this much, even if it's their backups. Now, this video has just been a huge rant, and I haven't even gotten into like any technicals of it, because now, like, once I've started talking, I've really like opened up all of those feelings. And yes, every Dallas fan has been going through the 7 stages of grief, and right now I don't even know which stage I'm on, because I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I'm like still in denial of everything. I mean, I was with my girlfriend when the news first broke, but it was late at night, and I was like, nah, this is fake. I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I woke up to everybody talking about it. And I was like, no way, this is actually real. And like, people are leaving signs outside of Dirk Nowitzki's statue, which, first of all, it shouldn't be Dirk Nowitzki's statue, which I understand why we're doing this, but like, respect the man, please. But yeah, no, I just think Nico should definitely watch out when he goes on the street, because like, I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm saying there are some crazy people out there, and this man has just one of the worst trades ever. Like I'm struggling to even think about another trade that's nearly as bad as this, because at least with other trades, most of the time it's because a team gave up too much. We didn't get anything. Like, what did we get? Like, genuinely, we got Anthony Davis and a role player who's gonna hardly see any minutes. Which, by the way, he is a good 3-and-D player. I will say that. And then we got a 2029 first round pick, a 2029 first round pick, not next year, not the year after that, 2029. That's what we got. Now, just one more thing before I call it a video. Luka Doncic did post on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you wanna look it up. Right, he did post a goodbye letter. It says, "Dear Dallas, 7 years ago, I came here as a teenager to pursue my dreams of playing basketball at the highest level. I thought I'd spend my career here, and I wanted so badly to bring you a championship. The love and support you have all given me is more than I could have ever dreamed of. For a young kid from Slovenia coming to the U.S. for the first time, you made North Texas feel like a home, in good times and bad. From injuries to the NBA Finals, your support never changed. Thank you not only for sharing my joy in our best moments, but also for lifting me when I needed it the most. To other organizations I've worked with throughout the Dallas community, thank you for letting me contribute to your important work and joining in, bringing light to those who need it. As I start the next part of my basketball journey, I'm leaving a city that will always feel like home away from home. Dallas is a special place, and Maverick fans are special fans. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Luka." And it's just... man, like, the news just get worse. I mean, I think it just came out that he had bought a $15 million home in Dallas. And to be quite frank, there's nothing going on in Dallas. He will definitely enjoy himself a lot more in Los Angeles, because in Dallas, there's nothing here. And the fact that he loved this place dearly. He was supposed to be the next Dirk Nowitzki. He was going to stay here forever if the organization let him. And all of that is now irrelevant because of one man named Nico Harrison. Yeah, but that's gonna be the video for today. Not really edited, not really that much. It's just kind of me ranting. If you guys share my frustration at this sports organization, please let me know down below. For me, I'm just gonna try to wrap up this video, upload it, and then finally go to sleep, because I was supposed to be asleep 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.